Ever stared out the window at work and wondered, is this it? You work hard, pay bills, and save a little, but retirement feels so far away. What if you could take control of your future much sooner? Imagine waking up and choosing your day, not waiting decades for freedom. It's not about luck or a lottery win. It's about a real plan, using your money to buy back your time and design a life you love. So, what's the secret behind people retiring decades early? It's called the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. By saving and investing aggressively, people from all walks of life are taking control of their money and future. The goal? Build a money-making machine that covers your expenses, so you can choose how you spend your time. Ready to see how it works? Let's dive in and explore the FIRE movement together. FIRE stands for Financial Independence. Retire early. Financial independence means your investments cover your living costs, so you no longer have to work for money. Imagine waking up knowing your bills are paid and you have the freedom to choose how you spend your time. Retiring early isn't just about beaches. It's about reclaiming your time and making work optional. The core principle? Multiply your annual expenses by 25 to find your FI number. That's the power of FIRE. Saving up 25 times your annual expenses sounds impossible, right? But that's where the FIRE movement's magic comes in. Aggressive saving and frugality. FIRE followers often save 50% or more of their income, not just 10%. It's about cutting out what doesn't matter, aligning spending with your values, and finding joy in simple things. This high savings rate both grows your investments and teaches you to live on less, accelerating your path to financial freedom. Making your money work for you is the power of investing. Saving is great, but inflation eats away at your cash. Smart investing puts your money to work, building a passive income machine. Compound interest is the magic ingredient. Your money grows faster and faster, like a snowball rolling downhill. Most people invest in low-cost index funds or ETFs, making it simple, diversified, and low-fee. Set up automatic investments, trust the process, and let compounding work its magic over time. The teacher who retired at 37. Meet Alan, a primary school teacher from Manchester, who loved teaching but craved more time for his passions. Discovering the FIRE movement, Alan and his partner, a nurse, realized financial independence was possible, even on average salaries. They overhauled their budget, cut unnecessary expenses, and downsized to a smaller flat, saving hundreds each month. Every saved pound went into low-cost index funds, and they challenged each other to find new ways to save. Downsizing slashed their mortgage and bills, giving them more freedom. After 10 years, Alan hit his FI number at 37 and left full-time teaching. Now, he does supply teaching on his terms, spends weeks hiking, volunteers at an animal shelter, and explores new hobbies. Alan's story proves you don't need a huge salary, just a clear goal and discipline. Alan's journey shows that with intention and commitment, early retirement is within reach for ordinary people. You don't have to wait until your 60s to reclaim your time. The key is making your money work for you, not the other way around. Alan's life is now richer in experiences, not just in pounds. From city bankers to country smallholders. Sarah and Tom were high-earning bankers in London, but their fast-paced lives left them unfulfilled. Inspired by FIRE, they slashed lifestyle inflation, saved over 70% of their income, and built a robust investment portfolio in just 5 years. They sold their London flat and bought a small holding in rural Wales, trading city stress for a life growing vegetables and raising chickens. Their smallholding income is modest, but their investments cover essentials, giving them true freedom. For Sarah and Tom, early retirement isn't about doing nothing, it's about doing something meaningful. They swapped financial wealth for life wealth, time, autonomy, and purpose. Their story shows FIRE can be a tool for radical life change, not just early leisure. They feel richer now, despite less disposable income. FIRE enabled them to design a life they love, far from the city grind. Retirement became a new beginning, not an end. Their journey is proof that you can use your peak earning years to buy freedom, not just stuff. The adventure is yours to create. Not everyone sprints to FIRE. Many, especially families, take the marathon route. Chloe and Ben from Bristol, with 2 kids, embraced slow FI, gradual, sustainable progress. They focused on the big 3, overpaying their mortgage, becoming a 1-car family, and mastering meal planning. These steady changes freed up 15 to 20% of their income for investing. Chloe took on freelance work. Ben secured a pay rise. Every extra pound went straight to investments. They built a strong emergency fund and growing portfolio, giving them security and flexibility. They haven't retired yet, but they've gained real financial independence. If they want a sabbatical or part-time work, they can afford it. Their story proves FIRE is a spectrum, not all or nothing. Every step toward financial independence brings more options and freedom. You don't need extreme sacrifices, just consistent, intentional progress. For families, slow FI means enjoying life now while building a secure future. The FIRE movement redefines retirement, not as an age, but as a financial milestone. Traditionally, retirement was a fixed finish line at 65, dictated by policy and pensions. FIRE shifts. The power retirement happens when your investments cover your expenses, regardless of age. This creates a sense of agency, your timeline, your choice. The question becomes, how quickly can I reach financial independence? Every pound saved is a step closer, making the journey motivating and tangible. FIRE allows you to front-load your working years, building a safety net for life's uncertainties. You're not waiting for permission to retire. You're building your own exit ramp. The psychological impact is huge. Freedom feels closer, not decades away. Traditional retirement assumes a linear path. FIRE embraces life's unpredictability. You can pivot, take breaks, or change careers when you want. Retirement is no longer a distant dream, but a flexible, personal goal. With FIRE, you decide when your next chapter begins. Traditional retirement is a marathon, slow, steady saving over decades. Most save 10–15% of income, relying on time and compound interest. It's passive, fits a standard career, and avoids major sacrifices. FIRE is a sprint, intense saving, often 50% or more, over a much shorter period. It demands rethinking spending, maximizing income, and investing aggressively. FIRE followers are hands-on, learning about index funds and managing their own portfolios. They become CFOs of their own lives, not outsourcing their financial future. The marathon is less disruptive but offers little flexibility. The sprint requires discipline and sacrifice, but the reward is early freedom. Both have pros and cons. Choose your pace and your path. FIRE compresses decades of saving into years, trading short-term effort for long-term autonomy. The choice: a comfortable journey or a challenging climb to early independence. Either way, The goal is a life on your terms. Life after work. Redefining what retirement means. Traditional retirement means rest and leisure, a permanent holiday after decades of work. FIRE redefines retirement as work optional, freedom to pursue what matters, not just stop working. Many FIRE followers start businesses, create art, or volunteer. Retirement becomes active and purposeful. It's about shifting from working for money to working for meaning. The FIRE model embraces a multi-stage life, mini-retirements, career pivots, and new adventures. You can retire from one career, travel, then start something new. Financial independence lets you design your life in chapters, not just follow a script. Traditional retirement is an end point. FIRE is a launch pad. One promises rest, the other freedom and choice. Neither is right or wrong. They're different philosophies for living well. With FIRE, you write your own story of what life after work can be. The first step to financial freedom? Know your numbers. Don't worry about the summit. Just focus on where you are now. Track what's coming in and what's going out. Add up your income, then track every expense for a month. Group your spending, see where your money goes, and calculate your savings rate. This is your starting point. Now, your journey can truly begin. Building your savings muscle starts with small changes that add up. Track your spending, find easy wins, like cutting daily coffees or unused subscriptions, and watch your savings grow. Tackle big expenses like housing, transport, and food for even bigger impact. Pay yourself first by automating savings each month. These simple habits make a huge difference, giving you more freedom and a brighter financial future. Saving is great, but to reach financial independence, your money needs to work for you. By investing. The simplest way? Low-cost index funds, often through a stocks and shares ISA in the UK. You can invest up to £20,000 a year, tax-free, letting your money grow faster. A global index fund spreads your investment across thousands of companies worldwide. Set up a monthly direct debit, automate your investing, and let your wealth build itself. The FIRE movement isn't all sunshine and roses. Critics say saving over half your income is too extreme and unrealistic for most people. They argue that missing out on holidays and simple pleasures isn't worth it, and that such frugality can lead to burnout. But many in the FIRE community say it's about intentional spending, not deprivation, cutting costs on what you don't value to buy your freedom. FIRE isn't one size fits all. It's a flexible framework, adaptable to different incomes and lifestyles. Retiring early sounds appealing, but it comes with big risks, like outliving your savings, market downturns, and unexpected healthcare costs. A long retirement means more uncertainty, and the 4% rule may not be safe for 50 years or more. Leaving work can also mean losing purpose and social connection. Planning for both your finances and your life after work is crucial. FIRE isn't a magic bullet, but it demands real preparation. So, we've been on quite a journey, haven't we? We've explored the exciting world of the FIRE movement. It's about empowerment and being the architect of your own life. Your money can be a tool to buy back your time. Create a life filled with purpose and choice. Decide on your own destination, on your own timeline. Build a plan to make it happen. Create your own safety net in an uncertain world. Start small, track spending, and invest regularly. Move from unconscious spending to intentional living. Every pound towards your future is a vote for the life you want. The FIRE movement isn't a strict rulebook. It's a recipe book. Pick the ideas that fit your life and goals. Your version of financial independence is unique. The rules are yours to write. The journey matters as much as the destination. Celebrate every small win. With intention and courage, your vision for a better life is closer than you think.